Hello plant friends, welcome to my channel. I wish I had more plants. My name is Erica and I love houseplants, and so that's what I do on this channel. I share my houseplant journey. And since this is the first video of 2023, I decided to go with the theme out with the old, in with the new. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the dead plants that I currently own that I'm going to be tossing out after this video, and also some of the new growth I currently have going on in my plant collection, which I'm super happy about. And this is the great start of new year, so let's just straight jump into this video. First of all, let me just say Happy New Year, everybody. I wish you all the best this year and just everything that you might need right now at the moment. And yeah, I just hope that this year is going to be a happy, nice and chill year, because I feel like all of us could use that. And speaking of New Year, I went around my collection and collected all the little plants that passed away, and I would just like to film this video and get rid of them and start my year fresh and nice. And not to sound so cynical, I decided to also show you all the new growth that's happening around my collection as well right now, because I am getting some new leaves and new growth from some of the plants, and I am really excited and I just want to share it with you. So yeah, I guess let's just start the video, and I'm going to start with the dead plants. So I would like to start this list with a plant I don't have anymore, but I'm really sad I lost it, and it is my peyote cactus. I still cut it up and I wanted to see if I can save it, but I couldn't anymore. And I didn't notice how it started rotting because it was facing the wall, like the side that started rotting first was facing the wall, so it's not, I was not picking it up often, so yeah, that was not great. And last time I watered it was like a couple of months ago, so it really took time for it to rot this bad, and I lost it. It's really sad because it had some emotional value to me and my boyfriend, like some sentimental stuff, and it's just sad. But maybe I will get another one because here in the Netherlands it's quite easy for me, so I will think about it. But I just wanted to start off with it because it's sad, I don't have it anymore, and yeah, that's it. But now let me move to the plants that I still have right here, and I can just finally toss them after this video, because I just want to clean up all the dead, all the old, and just move on, start new year with like a fresh collection. So okay, let me start. Luckily most of these are like quite small plants. So first off we have this aloe. It's one of the weird aloe varieties, and like you can see it is all just like papery dead. I overwatered it. Story of my life with succulents, and it rotted out. I just watered it once and it did not like it, so yeah, this is the first one to go. Then the next one I want to show you, it's not really dead, but it's not looking great, and it's definitely not healthy, and it's this tiny baby from my tiny pink cauldron. So this one was where I found two cuttings in the garden center, and I just picked them up. I of course asked the cashier if I can take it, and she let me. So they were growing here, but they are not looking great. Like this one fell out a few days ago and doesn't have any roots anymore. I don't know if it ever did, but it doesn't look great, like the tip. So yeah, I'm just gonna toss it and not bother much with it, because honestly I'm over it. I'm just gonna not let myself be sad. This next one was growing in my tiny terrarium along with my white princesses, and it was doing great for so long until today. I checked the box and it was rotten. Like obviously this did not happen like quickly. I did not check that box for like a week or so, but yeah, it rotted off. I was so happy about this one because I thought that it is like, you know, getting established and gonna grow, but it just up and rotted on me. So off it goes. Like I'm gonna have more. And by the way, this is my Anthurium Black Princess, and I'm going to share with you in the second half of this video some of these plants' siblings, and they're doing great, so yeah, stay tuned for that. But now, moving on with my dead plants. I just like really want to get over this part fast so I can just move on and show you all the new growth, because that's much more exciting. But I just wanted to share with you the dead plants because plants die and I want to share it with you. And now this next one is my begonia listata, which I just showed to you guys like in a few videos ago. I said I have to repot it, and I did, as you can see, and it did not like it. I do have, I think, one leaf in my prop box. I have to check on it because I did not check it since I put it in there, and I'm really curious how it's doing. But yeah, this is how it looks like. It just, I don't even know if it was, oh, probably I underwatered it and then I watered it and it did not take it too well, because if you underwater your plant for too long, like you water your plant and then you let it dry out for way too long, and then you water it after like a week of it staying like bone dry, it might not take it too well and the roots just rot off and die. So yeah, I think that's what happened with this begonia, but I will still gonna try to get one because I really like the way it looked, and also all the fuzziness, like it's so freaking cute. So I'm still gonna try to get one maybe in the summer, but for now it is... Alright, so moving on. This next one, it's not dead, but I'm over it, and some of it is dead, so I'm just gonna count it as dead, and yeah, here it is. It is, again, the babies of some of my aloe, and I'm over this, okay? Like, it's not, I know, it's like, it's green, and it's kind of going, but like, it doesn't have any roots. Like, look at it. Like, it doesn't have any roots. It's not growing nothing. And I don't want to deal with it, so I'm just gonna toss it. Same with this one. It's not really dead. It's not dead, like, at all. It's not doing great either, and I'm sick of this one. I don't want it anymore, and I'm gonna toss it. It's a flapjack, a pancake succulent, or paddle succulent, but there was a time when I was really into them, and they were really cute, and I actually liked when I bought this one, but I don't know, they don't like me, and it's just like, oh, ugh, I'm done with it. So I'm gonna toss it, and there's that. But now I want to show you the last one, and I just recently made a video about it. Look at it, guys. This is my Dracaena. Like, I don't know why. I just watered it once. They just don't like me. All of my Dracaenas of this type, they all end up like overwatered at some point and they just die on me. Like, come on, what the hell? So yeah, it died. It's not here. It's dead. So succulents and Dracaenas are they don't like me. I like them, but they're like, nah, girl. That's all that I have. I'm really happy that none of my like serious plants that I'm really in love with, none of my favorites are dying. You know, knock on wood. But yeah, these are just like some tiny plants I wanted to get rid of, and I wanted to show you guys because I feel like, you know, it's important to show the plants that are passing away, because that's normal, it happens, and none of us take care of them perfectly, and there is no such thing as not killing any plants. So here you go. And now let's finally move to some fun stuff, and I'm going to show you some of the new growth that's happening, and some of it I'm really excited about, so let's do it. Alright guys, so let me start. And because I already mentioned this baby, I want to start with it. So for a really long time, I was not sure if it's gonna survive. I thought that it is not, actually, because as you can probably see, this is like a bit less than a half, I'd say, of a plant that what I started with. So basically it had root rot when I bought it, and I repotted it, but it did not like it, so I took it out, I cut off all the existing roots, and I just placed it in water, and a lot of these babies died off. And this is a thurium Black Beauty. So it's just the most common anthurium, but the flowers it produces is so beautiful. And actually, technically, it's not flowers that it produces, it's like a modified leaf, but it's like all dark, all black. It is magical. And yeah, I am so happy that it is finally sprouting roots. Look at all these fuzzy pink roots. All of these are new, like what here you see. It is all new, and it is also sprouting some green growth. I don't want to disturb it too much by taking it out of water, so I'm not going to do that, but maybe here you can see also, like right here. It is absolutely adorable, exciting, and I'm so happy. I mean, it's just so pretty. I really love this plant, and it makes me so excited to see it grow and not give up, because I really wanted for it to succeed, and I just am in love with these dark leaves. Like, it is so magical. So this is the first baby that I wanted to show you the new growth on, because it's just really exciting. And I think I'm going to continue the theme of propagations, and I have only two. So the first one you saw already, and the second one is this lightweight maranta, light vein maranta, and I received it from Svetlana, and it did not have roots. It was a fresh cutting. Come on, baby. There you go. But I finally have some roots. It has 2 roots, and it is so cute. Like, I'm in love with this. I mean, look, oh, it's just adorable, and I'm so happy that it finally produced roots, because it didn't for like few weeks, and now it finally did, and I'm really happy about it, and I just can't wait for it to grow. Alright, so now that we're out of the propagation, so actually I lied. I have 3 propagations, and this third one is, oh boy, I am propagating it for almost a year. I think maybe a year, if not a bit more. Yeah, because I think I started last year. So I think it's a bit more than a year, and oof, if I would have known that it takes so long, I would not have done it, but this is it. And you're probably looking at it and like, what the hell? There's absolutely nothing. But you're wrong, because there is something, and I'm gonna show it to you, because oh boy. So, do you wanna guess what it is? It's a ZZ propagation. And it's a propagation from leaf. So let me show you right here. Right, this right here is 1. And this right here is number 2. And I started these from leaves, so it was just singular leaves, and it was 2 of them. And first it started growing the bulb, the rhizome, of course, because that's how these plants grow, that's where they store water, and that's where the roots are coming from, and that's where the growth is coming from. And so it was just 2 leaves stuck in this tiny pot for so long, for like a year. And the stuff was just happening under the ground, like in the soil where I couldn't see. So for me it was just like, you know, 2 leaves just like sticking out of the ground for so freaking long. And then like over a week these leaves just died. Like they just straight up turned yellow, curled up and died. And I was so done. I was so close on throwing this baby out, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I've been working on it for so long, I'm just gonna put it in like this. I'm gonna put it into my grow lights, just like in the corner when it doesn't take up space, where it doesn't do much, and I'm just watering it. anytime I water my propagations or do something about it, I just water this one as well. And yes, it is finally growing something, and I know you cannot see. I'm so happy I didn't throw it out, because it finally is doing something, and I just can't wait for it to like grow a branch. I really hope it's not gonna die on me, because that would be a horrible, like really 0 out of 10. Okay, but moving on. So now that we have all the propagations out of the way, I would like to show you this beautiful orchid. Look at it. It is giving me a flower spike, and this is so exciting because it's the first ever flower spike that grew just in my care. I do have a few orchids, I think 5, but all of them were already with flower spikes when I got them, and so of course they were already blooming, and then they lost them, and this is the first flower spike I received ever. And I think this is the most simple orchid that I have. It's just white with a little bit pink and yellow in the middle, and it's really pretty. I'm normally not really into like white bloomed orchids, but I'm just so excited. Like, it doesn't matter for me because it's the first ever flower spike, and oh, I shouldn't be touching this too much because flower buds on orchids, when they're just like getting there, they're really sensitive. And yeah, I hope that it's not gonna, you know, get mad at me for touching it a bit. So the next baby with the new growth I would like to show you is my Alocasia pink dragon. Oh, it's so cute. So I have a love-hate relationship with this plant. Yeah, as you can see, it's not doing too great. So this is just one leaf, and this is the leaf it gave in my care, because when I bought it, it was a small baby and it had a few leaves, and then it produced 2 leaves. The first one it produced already died off, and this is the last one remaining, and I was so like, the most leaves I had at once on this plant was 3, and I was just praying so this wouldn't die off too, and it held on, and at some point it started producing baby like this, like a new leaf, but it wasn't growing that fast, and it grew only like half till this one grew now, and it stopped growing and it dried up and died, and this leaf was like still on there, and I was like, no, like why, just do it, just produce it. And I ripped it out, and when I ripped it out there was a little bit of green, and I was like, oh shoot, now it's not gonna produce anything for me anymore, but it did, and I'm so happy. I'm just like keeping this moist, like trying to, because that's what it seems to love right now. This leaf is not hot at all, like it is not doing well. You can see it's all like yellowing on the edges. It is holding on its last breath, but I'm so happy. It also has a tiny crystal here. I'm so grateful to this plant for holding on and giving me this new growth, and I really hope that this is just the new great start for this plant being lush and growing big and beautiful. I'm just in love because it is giving me this baby, and look at how pretty it matches with this tiny cup. Like, just look at this leaf, look at this stem, look at this crystal, look at this cup. It's just, oh, mwah. Okay, and now moving on to some more plants, because it's always really fun. I'm gonna start pulling out plants from all around me. So first off, I want to share this beautiful Hoya elbow marginata, because I am obsessed. I found this pink planter and I placed it in, and I don't know why camera is not translating how absolutely pink these leaves are, and they match so freaking well with this planter, and this is the new growth on it. So these 3 leaves, these 3 leaves are new, and 2 of them, as you can see, are half moons. So these were the new leaves when I bought it. They're still bright pink. I am obsessed with them, and these 3 it gave me in my care, and I'm just so happy. I mean, how absolutely beautiful, how cute. I was really afraid that this Hoya is going to have only 1 growth point, was this one, because all the other ones are kind of like cut off or like dried off, or just like, you know, like seems like they had some leaves. Like this one, it seems like it had some leaves, but they dried off and died, and so I was afraid that it's only gonna have one growth point, but no, it gave me a second one, and I just love it so much. I mean, look at how absolutely cute this Hoya looks like, and oh, it's just perfect. I love it. I love it. Look at how absolutely beautiful. Yeah, now she is standing right here in my background, where you guys can enjoy her because she's just so pretty. I also did a little bit of rearrangement around me, so yeah, there might be some new plants in different places right now, like, for example, this beautiful philodendron with no ID, because I still have no idea what it is. But I love it. It's so cute. Okay, I'm going to show you the leaf, and maybe somebody will recognize it and let me know in the comments what it is, what it could be. Look at it. Look at a beautiful leaf from the side. This is how it looks like. It's just like kind of flat. Any idea? Somebody? Anybody? If anybody knows, let me know and let everybody else know in the comments as well. So anyways, as I was saying, I have no idea what this philodendron is, what's the idea of it, but I got it with the sustainability box from plants.com, and it is sprouting a new leaf. So when I got it, it was just cut off like right here. So when I received it, it didn't have anything here. It was just like freshly cut, and this is the new growth it's giving me. You guys, look at how tiny this baby leaf is. It's just like so adorable. I am obsessed. Like, oh, it's just so cute. I mean, look at it. One more time, because it's just so nice, and I was not expecting any new growth from it quite so soon, but yeah. You guys, what oh, this is so exciting. Okay, let me show you. Look right there. How do I show this to you? Maybe I will take a picture and show it. I think you can maybe see. I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna insert it right here, because there's another growth point. Like, this is so exciting. I just wanna bite it. Okay, I'm not gonna do that, of course. Why? Okay, it doesn't, whatever. But yeah, there's another growth point, and I hope that it's just gonna keep on growing, because that would be so awesome to have like 2 tips coming out of this one. And it's growing, still no idea what it is. One more time, SOS, somebody let me know if you know, if you have any idea. Let me show you one more time the leaf. This is how it looks like. This is how the petiole looks like. This is how it's growing. So it's like a whining one. Definitely a whining philodendron. Yeah, and I don't know what else to say about it. It's just that I just found a new growth point, and this is so exciting. Okay, moving on, because I have a few new plants that I added to my collection still last year, somewhere between Christmas and New Year's, I guess. And these are 2 babies that I'm really excited about. So the first one is this beautiful Ficus Loretta. It's a fiddle leaf fig. This one is a tiny one. As you can see, it's a small plant, but I had one in my previous collection, and I just really wanted to have one as well. Like, it was in my wish list. I mean, I know it's just like a really common, simple plant, but I was just waiting until I will see the perfect one, and this one was perfect to me. I mean, look at this size, it's just so freaking cute. And the last time I had one, it actually really liked my house, and I'm really hoping that this one will love it as well. And the previous one started giving me leaves like straight away after I brought it home, so that was really exciting. And this one is just super cute. I absolutely love it. I love the leaves. I love how big they are, how rigid they are. I mean, I love the shape, I love everything about this plant, and I finally have one as well, and I love this tiny little pot it's in. Well, it's not so tiny, but I just love this combo. I love how it looks. I love the dark leaves, and I know a lot of people consider these plants finicky and hard, but I feel like if you just give it enough light, it's quite an easy plant. So we will see how it will go for me. Of course, maybe I will be eating my words later, but this is it. This is the new baby in my new plant. Well, not new plant family, my old plant family. A new baby plant. Say hello! I love it so much. And now, for the second one. I don't know why this always happens to me, but this is an Epipremnum Pinatum variegata. So of course I just recently received a cutting of this, just like one leaf cutting again from Svetlana, and honestly I have not seen this plant being sold in the Netherlands ever. And then I received a cutting from her, and of course the next time I go plant shopping, look what I find. This baby. Oh wow, there's still... Actually, I don't know how I missed it. I hate stickers and pots, so this is really like ugh. So anyways, and then a few days, of course, I find it in the store, just there, looking at me, waiting, and I really wanted to take it, and I did, and I bought it, and I am planning on cutting it up. And now, hear me out, okay? So, first of all, when I bought it, it was all like rounded up like that, and I didn't have much time, so I just took it because I wanted it anyways, and yeah, it was looking something like this. And I knew that it's not like all full, and then when I got back home, I unbound it, and oops. There is 3 main branches, so this one, and then a tiny one right here. But only one of them, only this one, has the ending. So this is like, it has the tip, it has the top, this is how it's growing nicely from the propagation. But then this one, it doesn't have the tip. It's gone. It's just off. And this one is the same. I don't know what happened to this plant, but I'm going to chop it up. And there's also another tiny propagation coming out from here. Not a propagation, but a tiny growth point, like right this one. It's so cute. But yeah, anyways, I want to cut it up, I want to propagate it, and I will want to train it to climb up the pole. And it also already has fenestrations, like right here. A little bit, and for example this leaf, all them holes. Do you see the holes? Yeah. So yeah, it's really cute, I like it, and I want to propagate it. And that's what I'm gonna be doing, so stay tuned for that, and that's it I guess for today. Let me say goodbye. So that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for staying with me and for watching this video. Let me know in the comments if you liked it, if you enjoyed it, if you like these kind of an update videos, and in general, what kind of videos would you like to see more from me, because I can do anything plant related. Yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and maybe subscribing to my channel, because it really means a lot and it helps me to get motivated and stay motivated and just keep on growing and giving you guys more planty content. So again, thank you so much, and all these plants I just cleaned up. Kind of wish I had more plants. See you next time!